The spread of lies about upbuilding of the military potential by Russia on the border with Ukraine is nothing more than a psychological pressure attempt, Deputy Minister of Defense of Ukraine Anna Malyar pointed.
We have a war going on. The Russian Federation is carrying out mobilization for the purpose of psychological pressure and partly combines it with team exercises. In fact, we are witnessing such a situation now, so why is the attention being paid to it right now? This goes on constantly.
It all started with an article in the Washington Post dated October the 30th. It was about the allegedly unusual movement of equipment and military in the west of Russia after completion of the large-scale exercises Zapad 2021. The Politico then released some satellite images showing clusters of armored units, tanks and self-propelled artillery. All this is really deployed along our borders, they say in the Ukrainian delegation to the Trilateral Contact Group. But the number of military equipment has not changed recently.
I think the Western media published pictures showing only the presence of Russian troops near the Ukrainian border, but they do not give a comparison of how many Russian troops were at the same point a month ago or 2 weeks ago. According to our sources, there is no significant increase in Russian military forces near our border.
And it is not profitable for Russia now to escalate the situation on the border with Ukraine, says Serhiy Harmash. After all, this can at least slow down the commissioning of Nord Stream 2 pipeline. And yet another fake is a way for Kremlin to keep both Ukraine and Europe at bay.
What could be the reason for the fake? I think the use of Bayraktar by Ukraine in Donbass. This situation caused panic in Moscow. Kremlin has not yet decided how to respond to this new challenge, since it actually changes the balance of power in the occupied part of Donbass.
Meanwhile, Ukraine is ready for information attacks of a kind from Russia.
At the very beginning of the Russian-Ukrainian war, we practical operative officers, as well as those who became volunteers of the information front, realized that strategic communications is a tool that is the most effective in a hybrid information war.
As part of the national program, the monograph Strategic Communications in a Hybrid War, A View from a Volunteer to a Scientist was published. The book tells how the information aggression of the Russian Federation against Ukraine has been developing since 2014. Who are the agents of influence and what is the Ukrainian experience of counteracting hostile narratives? Reported by Vadim Kramer and Yulia Hronovska, UATV News.